Again on second down. Ryan, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intended that time for Cooper.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
On the move to his left. That's caught by Jackson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They run on first down with Jackson. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
On third down, Vick. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the deep?
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Let's go, D.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
That's it. 59, ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and the Cowboys are in the end zone for the touchdown. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that will get him one closer. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Steps away to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile, and he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. They need a lot more than that coming up here on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
It's taken to the 26. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Delaney Walker, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that board?
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be taken short. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. And Walker has it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start here with Jackson. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got... Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Here goes Vic on 4th down. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. 54, stop. 25.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Check, 21.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defense.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. They'll run it with Jackson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Dancing to his left. His throw incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. On 3rd down, Vick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Throwing, Vick. Over the middle, complete. It's Morton. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Vic now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. And he's going to keep it here. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. We're back now in KC. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the interception, here's Ryan. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They need it. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. On 1st down, it's Jackson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Vic. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty... Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give. Running right is Lewis. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Again, it's Lewis. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. 4th down. Here's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So here's Vic following the interception. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Vic, he'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Vic, and that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Victor Cruz there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. From the shotgun, it's Vick, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Tillman.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
We got this. Ready, 280. Hey, 50. 50's a mic. 50's a mic. I got it.
This is Lewis. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Here we go.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. A gain of 6 there on first. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 4 on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now Ryan. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Flush to it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. First down, Vick. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Holt. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now Mostert.
You ain't going nowhere.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 5 now. Ryan, incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Ryan. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line. Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for Prime. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. There's Michael Vick. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Buying time to his left. Going deep for Walker. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you've got to say,